Yay, it's Thursday. Last day for the math work this week. Remember, Fridays are really meant for you to catch up on work that you missed. And I'm going to try and do like a fun Friday thing. I'm working on it. So, first things first, factors of 21. Been working on this all week. So, factors of 21. What are all the math facts that you can think of that are going to equal 21? First one's easy because it's 1 times 21. 2 times nothing equals 21, but 3 times 7 equals 21. Okay? Nothing for 4, nothing for 5, nothing for 6. So your factors are going to be 1, 3, 7, and 21. Okay, we've got some multiplication to do. So we've got 4 hundredths times 78. Okay. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 3. 8 times 0 is 0. Clara? Sorry, my dog's a little barky. Go ahead and erase this or cross it out. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2, and 7 times 0 is 0. Add them up. We've got 2. This is going to be 11, 3, and 0. Now we're going to count places to the right of the decimal point. 2 there. There's nothing here, so we don't have to worry about that one. So we're going to come this way, and we're going to go 1, 2. 3.12. Okay, next one is a word problem. Alyssa spent $5.25 at the store buying bags of chips for her classroom celebration. Yum! Remember chip parties? We had such a good time. Each bag cost 25 cents. How many bags of chips did she purchase? So if she spent $5.25 and each bag of chips cost 25 cents, how many bags did she get? So first, make this your whole number, and whatever we do to the outside, we do to the inside. Okay? So 25 doesn't go into 5, but 25 does go into 52. And it goes in 2 times. Think quarters. How many quarters make up $1, right? So 25 times 2 is 50. Bring down your 5. 25 goes into 25 1 time for a remainder of 0. That means Alyssa bought 21 bags of chips. Next is a division of decimals problem, which is kind of the same thing we just did. So 2.419 divided by 0.59 hundredths. Same thing. We got to make this into a whole number, and whatever we do to the outside, we're going to do to the inside. And I'm going to rewrite it. Go ahead and bring that decimal point straight up. So we know that 59 doesn't go into 2, 59 doesn't go into 24, but 59 does go into 241. And I am going to take an educated guess, and I'm going to say like maybe 4 times. So I'm going to try that out. So 9 times 4 is 36. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 3 is 23. Okay? And so that gives us 236. Well, that's pretty close to what it is here. So I'm going to put my 4 here. 59 times 4 is 236. And I'm going to subtract. I can't take 6 from a 1, so I have to regroup from over here. Now, 11 minus 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is 5. 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down your 9. Ooh, look what we have here. 59 goes into 59 one time. So your answer is 4 1/10. Okay, next question is another word problem. Aaliyah ate 2/5 of her lunch, and Chanel ate 1/3 of her lunch. Which girl ate more of her lunch? So this is comparing fractions. It wants you to know who ate more, who ate the bigger fraction of lunch. So Aaliyah, she ate 2/5, and Chanel, she ate 1/3. Use the butterfly method. It's the easiest way to do it. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 is bigger than 5, so Aaliyah ate more of her lunch. Now we're asked to write an improper fraction as a mixed number. Improper fractions are where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So you know you're going to take out a whole out of there. So 9 goes into 15 one time. Subtract. It's going to be 6 with a remainder. So you have your large 1. Your remainder becomes your new numerator. Your divisor stays as your denominator. But you have to simplify this. Think, does 2 go into those? Well, 2 goes into 6, but 2 doesn't go into 9. 3 goes into 6, and 3 goes into 9. So when we're simplifying, 6 divided by 3, 9 divided by 3, we're going to have a total of 1 2/3. You guys got this. Another improper fraction is a mixed number, so we're going to do exactly what we just did. 18/12. Okay? So 12 goes into 18 one time. Subtract. Okay, so you have your big 1, that's your quotient. Your remainder becomes your new numerator, and your denominator is your divisor. Now, if you're thinking benchmark fraction, you should be, because we can divide these both by 6, and it's going to give us a grand total of 1 1/6. No, half. Too much math for today. 1 1/2. 6 is half of 12, 1 is half of 2. Now we're going to find the difference. So we've got 1 4/5 minus 2/10. Okay? Now, we only have one large number here, right? So 1 minus 0 is 1. But we have to make these have a common denominator. Has to be the same on the bottom. So you're going to think, how do I turn a 5 into a 10? Well, we're going to times it by 2. And whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. 8 minus 2 is 6/10. So we have 1 6/10, but 6/10 can be reduced. First of all, these are both even numbers, so I can reduce them by at least 2 for a grand total of 1 3/5. No regrouping from the large one, super straightforward. Okay, next we're also asked to find the difference of 3 3/4 minus 1 11/12. Subtract your large numbers first. So you've got 3 minus 1 is 2. Now you have 3/4 minus 11/12. Got to find a common denominator. How do we turn a 4 into a 12? 4 times what equals 12? 3. Whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. Now, tricky. Because you can't take 11 from 9. You need more. You have to regroup from this whole number. So when I take this whole number 2, I want to regroup from it. I want to take one away and I want to add it to this. So what I'm going to subtract is 1, but I'm going to write it in fraction form using this denominator. I'm going to minus 12 12s, and that's going to leave me with one large 1. And then I'm going to take this big 1, okay, in fraction form, and I'm going to add it to the 9 12s. I'm regrouping. I'm taking that big mixed number, I'm making it a fraction and adding it to this so that I can regroup. 12 plus 9 is going to be 21. So 21 twelfths. Now notice, your numerator's bigger here because you just made an improper fraction. We meant to do that. And then we're going to subtract 11 twelfths. Denominator stays the same. 21 minus 11 is 10. So you have 1 and 10 twelfths, but we're not done yet. Because 10 twelfths, sorry, there's a little noise, 10 twelfths can be reduced by 2 at least. So let's divide each by 2, giving us 1 and 5, 6. I hope you guys can still hear me over that noise. My neighbor's making a bunch of noise. Sorry. Okay? All right, next question. So, which model represents the problem below? All right, let's see what we've got here. So we've got, first thing we've got is so let's look at this. Let's look at this fraction first, okay? We've got thirds here, and 2 of them are colored in. Okay, that's the first part. Now, the darker part is going to be that they split it into thirds again, and this up here is going to give you a 1/3. Oh, no, sorry. Remember, teachers make mistakes too. So what you've got is 2 thirds times 1/3. Last question, yes. It's going to be multiplying fractions. I hope you guys can still hear me over that noise. I'm so sorry. So we're just going to multiply straight across. 3 times 4 is 12. 8 times 7 is 56. Now this is going to take some reducing. And I'm just going to start it super simple. Super simple. So, let's just divide them both by 2, okay? So, 12 divided by 2, 6. 56 divided by 2. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 goes into 16 8 times. But we're not done yet, okay? We're not done yet. So, I know that because both of these are even, I can divide them again by 2. So 6. Oh, a spider. I got it away. It lived. I did not kill it. So 6 28, and let's divide it by 2 again. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Leaving us with 3 14ths. Now, can that be reduced any further? Can we put anything else in there? Nope. That is it. Okay, guys. See you for week 3.